Good evening, Instagram. How are you guys? I hope you're doing fine. So my name is Noura, accounting and tax professional and the founder of Noura's Books. I'm here with another tax tip. I was thinking today to go to Facebook, and then I did go live on Facebook, but I don't let me go talk to Instagram also before I done with it for the day on doing these live tips. So I hope you're all doing fine. You're enjoying your evening. I just want to talk to you about buying your dream home or buying your first home, regardless of what you want to do, or even taking a loan. You should have that on mind when you're doing your taxes. So have that on mind. Not only on your mind, you have to tell your professional. So tell your professional that's what you are planning to do, so they can keep that on mind while doing your taxes. And so you can also, if you are still not doing that until like the next year or two, plan that. So keep that in mind. Whatever you're doing, anything, keep that buying the house is the dream that you wanna work towards. So make sure you file your taxes on time. Make sure you pay if you owe. Make sure your taxes is done properly. Make sure all your life around this dream, like just talk to your professional and see how should you plan. Talk to your mortgage person and your real estate agent, and talk to your tax professional and see what do you need to do, and if there is anything you have to watch out for or to change or to elevate, like, because mortgages, banks, like, they will look for the last 2 years, so you really have to keep that in mind, like for 2 years. I know a lot of people all of a sudden they decided to get a house, and then they found their dream house, but unfortunately they haven't been filing taxes. So guess what? They cannot get approved to mortgages. You want to make sure you are not in that situation, because how hard can it be if you found your dream house, but then like filing taxes stood in between you and your dream house. So don't let that happen to you. Just make sure you always stay in compliance. Do your taxes online. Keep in mind, especially if you are self-employed, make sure you have that in mind, because it's harder to get approved for mortgages when you are self-employees. So make sure to have that in mind. Make sure you inform your professional. So some deduction you might not want to take, because they will lower your AGI so much, and it's optional whether you want to take them or not. So like a home office deduction, a lot of people miss that, and I do recommend always like to keep that in mind and to take that deduction if you are eligible to take it. So why lose something that you can take advantage of? But if you are willing, if you are wanting to buy a house in the near future, maybe you want to just pass on that and don't do the home office deduction for 2 years, and so just so you can get to your, that might result in paying more taxes, but that's fine if you will achieve your biggest dream. So there's some certain things you can pass, like don't take the credits you're entitled to. That's fine, it's your choice. It's not like you are keeping money away from IRS, because you're paying your liability, you're even paying more. You're not lying, you're just not taking the credit that you have choice to take or not. So that's something. There's certain stuff you cannot pass, you have to apply it, but certain things like you can just pass on for a year or two, even if you are eligible, because it's your choice to take it or not. But so you make sure you have your goal, your plan, shared with your professional, and make sure you have professional do your taxes. Don't do it by yourself, because you are not updated. Even like I know people like say, okay, I'll just use TurboTax. TurboTax is not gonna is not gonna know your situation. Like taxes, like there's certain stuff in taxes you should say no, even if it's yes, because this is what the instruction says, and vice versa. So if you, most likely you are not reading the instructions, I'll be surprised, like maybe very few people do, but if you don't read the instructions, if you don't understand the tax languages, like, well, it's not regular English. There's the law, there's standards, there's like, you know, it's different. It's different than just like a simple yes or no. So if you answer any of those questions wrong for your situation, just because you're thinking that's the answer, you might be losing a lot of money. You might be losing a lot of money. So don't risk that. And also you might not be able to do the best of interest that matches your goal, like buying a home or getting a loan. So make sure you have a professional do your taxes. Make sure that professional is doing continuing education, updating, studying all the time, because if not, well, there are a lot of professionals you can use. You don't have to use that one because you might lose a lot of money. And I've seen a lot of my clients, like we're going somewhere else and they were paying so much money or losing a lot of money just because maybe that tax professional didn't pay attention for a lot of things. So or maybe he wasn't informed of what's the complete situation. So make sure you are informing your tax professional of the current situation, of your future goal, so they can do legally and ethically whatever in your best interest, because that's also the requirement. Like IRS don't want tax professional to do to do like what's not in your interest. They want to do they want us to do what's in the best interest of you, of the client. So for example, like expats, they are entitled to some credit or exemption, income exemption, like foreign income exemption, but maybe they will lose some credit if they take it. So maybe like sometimes like we don't take it just to get them a lower bill or more tax refund. So these like certain cases, like not everyone knows, not all. If you do it, maybe you're gonna miss out of something. You don't want to be in this situation. Well, I was talking about houses, but okay. Well, it turned out totally different than the Facebook one, but it's okay, just because, you know, I don't have like script to read from or anything. I just have my notes, and not too many notes for this one, so I'm just like all over the place. So okay, I wanted to focus about the mortgages and your dream home. Just make sure you file your taxes every year. Don't let that stop. Don't let that be stand between you and your dream home. And get ready. If you are interested to working with us, go ahead and book your call today. Get your appointments set from now, because this is going to go fast as people receiving their documents. We are taking business return, organizations return, and personal returns. So make sure you book your time now, and let's talk and get you onboarded to do your taxes. All right, have a good evening and see you later.